Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at Yoda and Kybuck from the 30th anniversary collection. These guys are really cool, but before we take a closer look at them, let's go ahead and take a look at their packaging. Here it is. As you can see up here in the corner, there's a nice picture of Yoda. Obviously, when I got this as a kid, I just ripped the blister off and kind of ruined it, but whatever. On the back here, it's got a very brief description of the character, or characters, and a picture of the action figure and a picture of them from the Clone Wars TV show. Over here on the side, it's got some stats that I'm sure are probably made up. I don't remember. Or I don't know necessarily on these. And then here are the other figures that were released in this wave. So pretty standard packaging for the 30th anniversary collection. So let's go ahead and get back to the figure itself, or figures themselves. So Yoda here stands at about 1.75 inches, or an 1.75 inches tall. So pretty small figure. Obviously it's Yoda, and I think it fits right in scale with the other Star Wars action figures. As far as Kybuck, he stands at about 5.5 inches tall. So he, obviously is bigger. And anytime you get a Yoda figure, there's usually a pack-in of some kind to kind of make up for Yoda's size. This is no exception, of course. As far as his accessories go, he comes with the ignited lightsaber. He also comes with the hilt, and I'll show you. This here plugs into the strap that he's got on his back here. Really cool. Obviously, he's got the cloth cloak and a bandolier. That is a separate piece. So if you wanted to remove either of those two pieces, you could. I think you'd have to break the bandolier to get it off, but if you didn't want it on there, you could definitely remove it. One thing that's cool about the hood, it's got little holes for his ears to poke through. So that's cool. A lot of times cloth capes don't really work on this scale, and this is one of those times that it doesn't work amazingly. It's definitely it's definitely okay, but it could have been maybe better if it was a sculpted piece. Finally, he does have one of the collector coins, and it has Yoda and Kybuck on the back, or on the front here. And on the back, just says the Clone Wars on there, 2007. So another, pretty nice pack-in for one of these figures. So as far as the figure's articulation goes, in the head, it's hard to tell if he's got a swivel or a ball peg. Either way, mine is completely frozen. It won't move. So I have no idea what it is there. He's got ball hinges on his shoulders that do swivel 360, a swivel waist, swivel hips, swivel feet. This one here is frozen, and on this side it does actually work. And then he's got swivel wrists. And underneath the cloak, there is some really nice sculpt work on his clothing. Even though this isn't I guess a canon look for Yoda anymore because they erased the original Clone Wars, I still think that it looks really cool. And then, of course, the bandolier here on his back. And as far as Kybuck goes, he's got some really great sculpt work and some, fairly decent articulation for a pack-in. He's got a ball peg in the head, lets him look up and down, side to side, a swivel in the tail, swivel hips, and then swivel, little T-Rex arms up here in the front. And he does have a peg for Yoda's foot. Unfortunately, he can't actually really sit down on him and be secure. You could sit him down on there. His legs do go wide enough, but he won't be, secured on there. But he can do it, as you can see, if you want to display him that way. And then, of course, Kybuck does have pegs on his feet, so you can plug him into a stand. Before mine was placed in a box, his feet, were not warped. He could stand up on his own, which is nice. So overall, this is actually my favorite Yoda figure that I own. I know that's, always up to debate on which one people like. This one is my favorite, even though it's not a movie accurate costume or anything. Still my favorite overall. But if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down in the comments section below, and I guess I'll see you later.